What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
I'm Brian.
And today, this is, I guess, probably episode 3. We're not really keeping track, but this is another one of our Blind Bourbon Battles. So this week, it's me, not knowing what's in the glasses here. Brian has picked 2 from his collection for me to blind. So Brian knows what's in them. I have no idea, and I'm supposed to, I guess, evaluate them and pick my favorite and maybe humiliate myself.
That was my goal is to get you to pick something like a wild turkey whenever I give you a pappy or something.
Right, yeah. Which I probably would do that.
Just so you guys can play along with us, James E. Peppers is what is in glass A, and Blanton's Gold is in glass B.
That's right. So, all right. So let's dive right into it. So this is glass A, right?
Yep.
Nose on that one is bready and a little nutty. There's a touch of oak. Right now it's kind of a nutty, bready. Doesn't seem crazy proofy.
Definitely get the oak. I get a little oak.
Yeah. It's not overwhelming. A little candy note to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
It smells really good.
Yeah, that one's good. Good and
like that.
Sweet. It's got different elements to it.
Yeah. This one's a little bit sweeter. There's a little bit more of a caramel note there. Did you pour the same thing? That's one of these would be. Yeah.
No, I did not do that to you.
These definitely aren't the same because this one's sweeter.
This one's definitely got a sweeter nose.
Sweeter. And there's
smells a little hotter.
Yeah.
Smells hotter.
Not like by a lot. And the oak is not as faint on this second glass to me. So, so here we go. I'm gonna go in for the palate glass A here. That is sweet and tart, almost like a sweet tart.
It is got
like
it's got
candy,
tarty feeling to it in your mouth.
Candy tart. There's a good sweetness. There's a touch of sour that I really like. Fruit. I don't know what the fruit note is on that, but I would guess there's a fair amount of rye in the mash bill because there's a slight touch, a little mintiness to it. That's really good. Proof wise, I don't think it's too high of a proof. Right now I'm kind of drawing a blank on what the heck it could possibly be. But see, I did myself poorly. The first time I actually guessed one of them. I guess the Henry McKinnon one. Put a card in there. Don't expect that every time, folks, because it isn't going to happen here. Glass B, going to give a taste. That's a little bit more classic bourbon. Really good caramel note that carries through the whole palate.
Really good caramel note.
Rich caramel.
It's got a little bit of a burn to it, but it's a good burn. It's not a.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a
decent
proof.
oak.
It's not a proof burn. I don't think you're getting.
You're
getting some spice.
Yeah, and a decent oak note to it. There's a good amount of oak on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a guess on glass A, and I don't have a whole lot of experience with this distillery, and I'm going to kick myself if I don't. If I make this guess and don't guess the other one, but I have no idea. There's no question. I have no clue what's in this glass. I think I like this one better. I think glass A is something from Old Forester. I think both of these are around. I always guess the proofs is lower than what they actually are. Of course, we had a little bit of a higher. We had a rye before we filmed this.
I'm getting a banana on that nose.
Yeah.
Which you get a lot with Old Forester or Jack Daniels, but it's still all.
Yeah, that's not Jack Daniels.
No, but you get
that's not Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I gave that away.
Yeah. Well, that's not fair because I probably could pick Jack. That's actually one that I probably could pick out. There's a distinct note in the palate with Jack Daniels that usually gives it away. So I'm gonna guess that these are 95 proof. This one is Old Forester. Glass A is Old Forester. Well, wait, they don't make a 95 proof. So this is either the 100 or the 86. So I'm gonna go with the 100 proof. Old Forester, and then Glass B. I have no idea, but I like Glass B better.
Okay.
So what do we have? Oh, price wise, do I gotta get?
Sure.
I gotta guess price.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, Old Forester is those offerings are a little bit lower, so that's what $25, $30.
Yeah, for the 100. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna guess this one's at $45, $50.
Okay.
And I'm totally shooting in the dark. I feel like I'm the dumbest person alive. So please, humiliate me. It's time for my reckoning. Okay, so Brian, let's go ahead and let me see
how you did. Well,
I'm looking across here.
Unfortunately, you didn't do as well as you did last time. So, so the one you liked the most would have been, which would be B.
Yeah.
Was Blanton's Gold.
I'm a tater.
So that's nothing wrong with that. That's a great offering. This one comes in at 103 proof, and
it's really good
and highly allocated.
Highly allocated.
Expensive bottle.
Yeah.
The next one is non.
You mean it's not $45?
No, it's not $45. and then
this isn't a $25 bottle of Old Forester.
It's not $25. But this is the James E. Peppers. So that comes in about $60, and this one comes in around 150 maybe.
It's a little off.
But this is 106 proof, so I thought I was kind of in the same ballpark on proof, so I thought
perfect.
Might do that. I would probably tend to agree that the Blanton's Gold is better.
Sure.
And this one I always keep on going back to. It's just so unique. It's one of those pours I like to do every now and then, just because it's like
comparison note.
Yeah, it just blows me away that it doesn't taste like anything else out there.
I think that's the only bourbon I've described as sweet tarts. Now this is the second time I've done it, and I totally missed
it. Yeah.
Missed that. I wish I would have thought of that whenever I tasted it, because it's obvious to me, and probably won't miss that in a blind anymore. Well, actually, no, I will.
So you're 95. You're 10 points off on the proof, which was kind of where you were last.
Yeah,
you were a little lower.
I always guess lower because, like, after I've had a different bourbon or whatever.
106 and 103 are not real easy.
No,
you don't get too many in that area. I figured you would have been 100 or 110.
Right. So that's a really interesting one. For me, I don't know if it's that I don't like that bottle, but it just doesn't blind well for me.
Mm-hmm. I don't know much with blind well against the Blanton's Gold. Honestly, I think this is a solid offering. Like I said, hate me if you want. I'm a tater too, but this is really good stuff. If you like Blanton's, like I've said it before, this is everything amplified. Because of the proof point.
Well, it's the best $45 bottle of bourbon.
It would be very good for $45. Yeah, if we can talk to Buffalo Trace, or like I said, if you want to go ahead and just put that out for $45.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you're watching Sazerac, make it happen. But maybe there's a little mintiness on that, and that's a high rye mash bill, I think. So kind of maybe should have seen that a little bit more. But anyway, all right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed watching me make a fool of myself in our blind bourbon battles. It's kind of how it goes, right? So anytime you blind something, you just really have no clue where you're going to end up. And really, price point things, I'm not good at that.
Right. And price is not always everything either, because a lot of times there's some $30 bourbons out there that drink like they're $100 bourbons. So.
That's exactly right. So, all right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And we're going to end it the same way that we always do, and that is when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.